So Mark, you've had an extremely unique business model among commodity producers. So could you give us a high-level explanation of what EnviroGold does and what it hopes to do as well?
Sure, Dwayne. It is a unique business model. We're the only ones in the space. We're identifying high-value tailings products, which is the waste from mining, and we're able to recover critical, strategic, and precious metals from those tailings for sale. It's a very interesting approach, and it turns waste into a resource as part of the circular economy.
Great. So could you tell us the history of EnviroGold's technology and your work on mining sustainability as well? And what does your technology do that hasn't been done before?
Yeah, it's very interesting. The history is that about 3 years ago, Helia Metals came over to us and said, "Can you help us recover the value out of our tailings?" My team, which is an amazing team, got to work on this, and we developed a proprietary leach to recover the value out of the Helia tailings. We entered into a commercial agreement with them, and since then we've been broadening out our portfolio to look at other tailings that we can work on to develop value for the owners and, of course, value for the EnviroGold shareholders.
Excellent. So Mark, you've had two milestones here that we want to cover. So number one, you signed a MOU with the largest zinc and silver miner in India, which was Hindustan Zinc Limited. So what do you think convinced them to begin testing the potential of your technology, and what work and testing timeline do you expect will be included in the agreement?
So Hindustan Zinc came to us and were interested in our technology because it is so unique. They have large reserves of waste products, jarosite in particular, and it's the jarosite that we're looking at because it's got a good potential for the recovery of silver. We expect to do testing in our lab for 3 to 4 months, and then to be able to work out an approach with Hindustan Zinc to further this actually at their sites.
Right, so you just announced an exciting positive pilot plant test results on your 500 kilograms of gold and silver tailings in Australia. So can you give us a summary of the test results, and then what steps are remaining for you to show commercial viability for the technology?
Well, we think that the test results were amazing. We ran the pilot plant for 5 days, ran through over 500 kilos of material. We got great gold and silver recoveries, and we also got copper and zinc. What was really good was that the oxidation rates for the pyrite, which is a mineral in the tailings that contains the gold and silver, the oxidation rates were far higher in the pilot plant than they were on the bench scale testing. So that's very promising. Where we're going now is we've got a little bit of optimization to do, and we will be working to publish the update to our technical report this quarter. So really excited about that.
Right, yeah, this is definitely positive news. So what test results do you think the mining industry needs to see that will convince them that you're ready to handle large-scale, multi-year contracts?
Well, we are working to get the update to the technical report, and we think this pre-feasibility level technical report will be the catalyst for a lot of work. Where we are is we just move on now to the definitive feasibility study for the Helia project, and at the same time we'll start working on some of the other initial projects. We'll be advancing Hindustan Zinc, and we're working with another couple of companies as well. So we believe that people see the value in this. We think that the pilot plant work that we did at ALS in Perth on the Helia project proves up the technical viability of the system.
Excellent. And Mark, tell us what milestones we should be looking for EnviroGold to accomplish this year and the next.
Well, we're going to be announcing some more contracts with mining companies that have tailings. So that's a very exciting piece. Publishing the update to the technical report, and then advancing onto the definitive feasibility study for the Helia project are the big milestones for this year, with a commercial decision, we think, before the end of the year.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks again, Mark. You really gave us a good outline here for your technology and then also the milestones that investors can look forward to as well. So we definitely appreciate you joining us today. Thanks again.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much, Dwayne. Really appreciate you taking the time to chat.